We
All
are
right,
back.
we're back. Sorry about that. My household lost internet there briefly, but it's back up.
Trosan is trying to freeze himself in time.
Yeah.
Also, I only just noticed this, but when we came back, when I rejoined the call, it rearranged everybody's frames. So literally, no one is in their right spot.
Alright, I'm Drolson now.
We are just gonna run with it because I don't. We only have 25 minutes left, and I don't want to take time rearranging all the frames. So be confused. You're welcome.
Alright, so now we're all gonna swap character sheets.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing a body switching episode.
Oh, please.
If only.
Okay. All right. So who am I?
You're Vaclo.
Nice. All right.
Stop. um,
You lost half of your heritage.
To
Romulus.
anyway, so it was the I noticed that she had the satchel.
Yeah.
That's the last thing. Okay.
Just in case someone's watching this on the VOD or on YouTube, this is part 2. The person who's sitting in Vaclo's chair is playing Drosen. The person who's playing Drosen is Viral. The person who's in Viral's spot is Romulus. The person in Romulus' spot is Vaclo. So everyone just pretend like they're shifted over clockwise. Move everybody over
And
clockwise.
if they watched the part 1, they probably know.
Right. But just in case someone stumbled on this video and I don't know and hasn't turned it off by now. Yeah, everybody's counterclockwise to where they should be. So carry on. You notice that she has a satchel.
Okay. Get back in character. For a moment, he like hesitates because he's like, well, I don't want to disrespect the possessed, but this could also be important because enemy. So he kind of lays her down on the nearest like elevated surface and opens it up and checks it out.
Okay. Inside, you find some feathers, some beads, some leather string, an uncut ruby, but carved into it is an arcane sign, and a small golden disc with a socket in it that has nothing in the socket. But the ruby the uncut ruby could be affixed in there with some chiseling. And with all this, I mentioned the beads, yeah. With all this is a scroll, and when you open the scroll, it appears to be a diagram of assembly to make an amulet.
And please.
It's the instructions are written in Orcish, so you can understand it.
Okay.
Actually, Orcish is just Dwarvish rune. They use Dwarvish runes, but you know it as an Orc.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just from a cursory analysis, if assembled properly and given imbued with enough magical properties during its process, this would make a pretty powerful magical item.
If Vaclo does understand, can read and speak Orcish, maybe I can watch over his shoulder and try to get a glimpse at what he's looking at.
Sure.
Well, I don't. He uses the same characters, but would it be the same like words really? Like he would be able to. It would be like reading Spanish because
Vaclo wouldn't understand like the proper applications of what he reads, but he would be able to identify the meaning, the content, at least the general.
No, he's kind of got a point. It would be the same characters, but they may not be organized in the same method.
Yeah.
That's true enough.
You recognize the characters and you see words, but they don't mean anything to you, basically.
Well, I do have Orcish as well.
Oh, well, if you have Orcish, then you're good to go.
I mean, I have Dwarvish and Orcish.
Well,
That's
there
what
you
I
go.
said.
There you go. Yeah.
We missed the last part, obviously. It's because I'm being confused because it says you're Romulus, so.
Oh, that's the reason. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the reason.
But yeah, am I able to identify that it's schematics
Yeah.
to build something?
I don't know if y'all heard my wife.
It's orc though.
Yeah, it's like he's an orc though. What the hell? Anyway, that's why you have chat, wife. No yelling into my stream.
Don't listen to him. He
Nice.
doesn't control you.
The live interventions are even better.
Yeah. To my right, we have the peanut gallery.
So, does that mean that we're filmed in front of a live audience?
Yeah, effectively. Only after the kids are in bed.
That's nice. Alright, so yeah, I can identify that it's about something magical, some magical contraption that they could build. I don't know if he notices me watching, but I'm gonna try that he doesn't.
Okay, my app isn't working. I can't actually see chat. So there's that. Okay. So yeah, you have all the components and the diagram that if a magical jewel crafter could put it all together properly, it would make a very potent and magical amulet.
Okay. Does it give any indication as to what the magic would do, or is it just very?
Yeah, something to do with the beads and the etched ruby. When put all together, the beads themselves become vessels of fire, and they can be removed and thrown to great magical fireness effect.
Sounds right up my alley.
Blog just
Yeah, I've seen how you use those.
I pocket that next to my spellbook notes. And then pick her up and get back to marching to the town, I guess.
Well, you haven't killed Volundr.
Oh, never mind.
Nope, we're done here. Case closed.
Job done.
Finish. Then catching up with the group is what I guess I mean.
So, when I went crazy running down the stairs, was it a cul-de-sac, or should we go up, should we go down? Do I know?
The only stairs up are in the room where everyone is. There's a spiral staircase going up.
Okay, so that seems like it's gonna be the way. I'm gonna wait for Romulus to look at the papers and pay his respects to Nerga,
Mm-hmm.
and then
I guess I'd leave her there for now, actually.
Okay. It's time to take a journey.
Into the darkness.
to the dark side.
Okay. As you guys come up the stairs, you find a still living woman.
Does she look human, or
Yes, she looks human. She has platinum blonde hair. She is sitting on the bed. Her hair is a mess, but enough of it is draping down in front of her face, and she's slumped over, sitting on the bed. And you can see that she's starting to show. She appears to be pregnant.
Vacto's gonna be so taken aback, he's gonna ask Spirit Reaver if it senses anything.
Spirit Reaver says, "No, but we could be sure."
Excuse me, are you Behilde? Behilde? I don't know your language, so I'm not quite sure what the name's supposed to be, but is your brother the Eagle?
She sort of
Is that
looks
him?
up at you, and she makes eye contact, and then she just kind of very gently nods.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. He sent us here to help you and rescue you. So if you just want to we got a ship waiting. So if you want to come along with us, just come on.
She continues looking down.
Yeah, it is down there. Yeah, so we will have to go down. Yep.
Vaclo's gonna circle her. He's gonna move up to there. It's gonna take a look at the stairs there, keeping an eye on the behold. The
Sorry for my minutes. I'm Josen. This is Romulus, Varol, and that one is Vaclo. And as mentioned, we got a ship. So if you want to come, you're welcome to join us.
She doesn't seem to respond.
Okay.
I reach out and like put my hand on her shoulder.
She
Like,
shrieks away
ma'am?
from you.
Like,
Ma'am,
shirks or shrieks?
Shirks, sorry.
Okay.
I pull my hand back and I say, "Ma'am, are you all right?"
She does not appear alright. Vaclo, it's a spiral staircase. It's kind of hard to look up.
I'm just gonna watch it, try to hear anything coming up or down or whatever.
Can I do a medicine check to see if there's something like medically wrong with her, like why she can't talk?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check.
Sweet. He's just gonna be like getting close, and just, as he does, he's like, "Don't mind me. Just want to make sure that you're all right, because it doesn't seem like you're all right. And as mentioned, we're here to help, so just want to make sure you're good."
At the same time, can I do like an Arcana to make sure there's nothing like magically affecting her?
Nothing magically delicious? Yeah, go ahead. Alright, well, with your medicine check, you can see that she is definitely pregnant. She is slightly malnourished, just on the cusp of malnourishment. Other than that, you don't see anything wrong with her. You don't see any reason why she can't speak. Romulus, you don't detect or see any signs of magic upon her.
Okay. Do you want some? You want some rations? I know it's not the best food, but it's all right now. I mean, we got more ship, as mentioned. So if you want to come with us, we can get some food, and we can get you out of here.
She just kind of looks at you for a moment and then looks back down.
Okay. So we're really strong. We just re-dedified a lot of people in here to come rescue you, and your brother, Eagle, he sent us because he's worried. He's still alive. Well, he's dead, but he's still like able to talk and walk. So he asked us to do this, and we said yeah. And now we're here. So
While
if
you're
you guys
talking,
come with us,
she leans over the bed and pulls out a wooden crate with doesn't have complete size. It just has enough wood to like hold in, and it has no cover. And as soon as she pulls it out, I'm sure Drosen is going to recoil in horror, because inside.
Okay. Oh, great! My weakness.
No, but it does appear to be a pair of bowls made out of human skulls.
Okay. Going to do this and this.
I'm sorry, not bowls, goblets. Totally different. Oh, there he goes.
Fills the bowl.
Natural one.
Yeah,
And
or a
the
2. So seeing these human skull cups, he's just like, "Oh, that's a human skull," and then just all over the place. He tries to like turn away from her to save face, but there's definitely retching.
Goes on.
As soon as
I reach over. I move over towards him to try to help him a little.
as soon as Vaclo hears retching, he's gonna go back to the lady and try to look into whatever caused this. And he sees the contents of the crib, right?
No, it's just a little basket, like a square basket.
Basket. Okay. He's gonna like put his arm on the lady. He's not gonna violence her, but he's gonna like shake her. Explain the meaning of this. We don't have time. This place is cursed. What is this?
She starts to whimper, and that whimper quickly becomes a full-blown crying. And she just kind of covers her face, and you can see the tears running out of her fingers, and she just starts to sob.
Vakalo, you're being too rough.
I'm gonna take my hand off her, but
Jacob,
Yeah.
survival. I want to tell these goblet made out of skull. Can I somewhat identify who those skulls could have belonged to?
That would be a
Using
medicine
survival.
check.
Medicine?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would need an expert on this. So, since I'm not too familiar with medicine, and our medicine man is throwing away right now, oh, I guess I'll have to do it. Well, praise me, boys.
good luck.
Those
For
are
all-
people.
Those are skulls.
Yes.
It's bone.
It could be thigh bone. Not
Okay,
really sure.
so what can... Keep going. I'm not sure what to do at this.
So after a good minute and a half of just straight vomiting, he's gonna like wipe his mouth and kind of spit a couple times. He's like, "Is that who I think it is? Is that supposed to be an eagle and a slag slagstead?"
Slag fitter.
Yeah. Okay.
While
actually gonna
sobbing,
stumble-
She nods.
Oh, okay. Good part is Eagle is actually still like around. So while that's terrible and disgusting, and why would someone do that? But he is still around, and he did send us, so that is true. So at least you could see him. So he's dead, but not quite dead. It's complicated. And for your other brother, I mean, I'm sorry about it, but do we know that the suit of armor that we fought was Slag Fiddler?
Slag fiddler.
Slag fitter.
Yes, that was definitely slag fitter.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to say, he's been put to rest, so at least he is no longer in pain. So that's good.
She
But
kind of like starts wiping her face.
If you just want to come though, we can just have you not see what we're going to do to this mean man, because
She
my
kind of
friends
perks
here-
up a moment, and then she looks up to the ceiling and points.
yeah, okay. Well, is it safe here?
Vaclo's gonna look up.
Okay, well, it's just a ceiling.
Are these stairs going up?
Yes.
So, Varal's gonna say, I think she means that he's upstairs.
Yeah, I almost thought he was on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, he's just like crawling like a spider on the ceiling. I would just like
Head
crap
backwards.
myself right there.
Those are always the worst bosses.
The
Yeah,
ceiling
so we're
bosses.
fighting the ring girl.
Exactly, freaky. All right.
All right. Well, is it safe here? I mean, if we go kill him, are you gonna be safe here? Because, well, I mean, I don't want to kill him, but it
Vaclo's
seems like
gonna start moving towards the stairs.
Very
All right, are you
quick
guys
there.
gonna ascend?
if
One last reassuring pat on her back. Well, one last reassuring touch.
Well, Vaclo's gonna look at Rosen and be like, if she survived here so long, she can
He's-
last until we kill this beast.
and before he leaves, he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Uh,
She's not
you-
injured.
Okay. Yeah. He's
It's a gesture.
Sure. All right, marching order, real quick.
2 or 1 line?
What? One. It's
2
a
line or
staircase.
1 line? It's a staircase, so 1 line?
Yep.
Varal
Vaclo's
wouldn't shy
always-
from a fight, but he's more hurt. So Vaclo, do you want to go first, or should Varal?
Yep, I'm first.
Vaclo first, me second.
Me third.
I mean, kind of self-obvious at this point.
Oh no, a Russian Norseman.
A Russian Norseman.
He's got a red nose.
That's right.
He's drunk.
All right. As you guys climb up onto the roof of the tallest tower of the keep, you see what you assume to be Volundr. As was explained to you, he has been hamstrung, and the flesh above his ankle, on both ankles, has a part in it that is scarred over, but it's still like empty flesh right there. He's holding himself up by two crutches.
Great, we had to kill Cripple? Jesus.
Except, pierced into his back, it appears to be two large golden wings. The frame is made out of gold, and then it has actual feathers coming out of it.
That is something new.
And he kind of turns to you.
And then the guy from Scrub comes running. Eagle!
And he goes, "You are not from the north."
Actually, I am, so that's not true.
No matter where we're from, we're here to annihilate you.
He sneers, and his eyes are kind of like sunken, and the space around them is black. And he sneers, and as he sneers, it turns into a rather unsettling smile. And
Grin.
then he starts to literally start foaming from the mouth. And he's like, "I'll kill you, interlopers. This is my domain." And as he says that, he throws his crutches aside, and he kind of starts to fall. And as he does, the feathers on his wing start to spark with embers, and they start flapping, and he takes flight.
This is not a cripple. I do not like this.
Roll initiative.
Oh wow, we're going extra innings. I like this.
As he kind of takes off, leaning up against the ramparts was his spear, and he grabs it. And now that he's flying, and with each bat of his wings, sparks and embers are coming off, the tip of his spear starts to glow as if it were heating it in a forge. Okay, I got an 8, and that is going to be a 10. So,
Backload. Oh, go ahead.
Drosen, you are first.
Okay.
God, I wish I had a third monitor.
Same here.
Okay, just give me a sec to just to check. I was not expecting this turnabout. Kind of catching me.
Fuck
Take
off.
your time.
Fuck right off. Oh, he also has a shield. Man, I'm on point here. So he's got a shield and spear.
Jacob's like,
Okay.
what could make him survive? Oh yeah, a shield. He has a shield.
No, he had a shield. Bite me.
What does the weather look like right now?
Clear skies.
Okay, sweet. Seeing this man burst into flames, his first plan kind of goes to the wayside, as seems like heating his metal wouldn't exactly affect him. But with that, he begins to once again do a different style of haka. This one more arm intensive than just the normal kind of like slapping the knees and moving. And as he does, once again, speaking something in Druidic, as a gray and black cloud appears above the sky before a bolt of lightning streaks down towards him.
Nice.
This is one of my favorite spells.
I did not put the damage in for some reason, because I'm smart.
You are the smarterest.
Actually, I would have rather you put in the deck save and the damage, but yeah.
I have the deck save in. What the hell? Okay,
What the hell?
let's try that again.
Alright, that's better. Yeah.
Okay, Dex 15. He has a +5 Dex save, so he's got to get a 10 up. He's saved. He takes half. So he takes
Yep.
9 lightning damage. boom! You hit him with a lightning bolt, and he kind of like, shudders and spasms, but it doesn't seem worse for wear. Are you done?
Nope. He is going to back away.
Okay. Viral.
Voral is gonna move up here. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. He's gonna rage, and he's gonna beckon, rage and frenzy, and he's gonna beckon the guy to come. Like both arms open, like the longsword in one hand, just going like, I'm open, come over here.
Okay.
So like the Highlander stance?
Is that the end of your turn?
Sadly, yes, because I could. Well, old action when he comes into.
All right, he's gonna use a legendary action. With his glowing spear, he pulls it back and lunges it forward, and a flaming spearhead shoots towards Viral. He has a +7 to hit, so he needs an 8 up. And it it misses you entirely and strikes the ground and leaves a smoldering flash onto the stone roof.
Well,
And
you got
Viral
lucky.
yells back at him in a very raging voice, "You can do better!"
Okay. Backlow, you're up.
I hope I'm not too rusty at this. I'm gonna sheath Spirit Reaver. I'm gonna drop my shield, draw my longbow, and attack it twice. It's not magical. It's just normal
That's fine.
arrows.
That is not a hit. He raised his shield and the arrow hits his shield. Your second shot goes wide and just kind of flies off into the mountain.
Yeah, I am rusty. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay there. That's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action. He maneuvers one of his wings in such a way where it starts to glint off the sun, and it shines in your eyes, Vaklo. Make a wisdom save.
Arrgh.
Thank God he used that on you.
Alright,
not
you
me.
are blinded.
Oh
Okay.
shit! You have -1.
That's gonna hurt.
Alright, Volundra's turn. Real quick. Blinded. Is it only melee attacks has it gain advantage against you, or is it all attacks gain
No,
advantage?
ranged also.
Okay. Yep. Attack rolls against creature have advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
So Volundra's turn. Since he blinded you, he's gonna capitalize on that because as soon as his turn ends, he can no longer f you up. So again, thrusting his spear, a flaming spearhead shoots out towards you. He has advantage, and he's a 13. He
18
missed.
AC.
And he's going to do it again. And you feel something strike your shield. Well, the first one hit you in the armor, and the second
I
one
don't
strikes
have
your
my
shield.
shield right now. I have my longbow, so I have 18.
Oh, in that
AC.
case, the second shot is going to hit.
All right.
Wait, your AC normally is 20?
Yeah, he's got plate armor now.
Right on.
Yeah, if you're not a guest character, you get a lot of cool stuff.
It's a plain old plate armor, but yeah, I've got Spirit Reaver.
Okay. You take 9 piercing damage.
Gotcha.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Scratch that. That's his spear attack. You take 10 fire damage.
All right.
All right, and that's he's gonna kind of fly to there, and then he's done. You're no longer blind, Romulus. You're up.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
It's a second level spell called Mind Spike, but I'm casting it at 4th level for the damage boost.
I like that spell.
So it's yeah, okay. And then 2d8 extra.
Oh, nice damage. If
Oh, he only has a +1 wisdom save, so he's got to get 13 up. He did not, so he takes the full 26 psychic damage. So he kind of reels back, and you now can detect him wherever he goes. He doesn't seem to be that injured, though.
Well, yeah, it's all mental damage. I can't see that.
Okay. You done?
I believe so, yes.
He's going to take a legendary action to fire his spear flames at you, Romulus. He hit.
I'm going to reaction shield.
Okay. What does that bring your AC up to?
9 plus 5, so 14.
Okay, well, he got a 20, so he still hit.
Oh,
Yeah, I just rolled the raw die, not his bonuses. He's got a +7.
I would have realized that I wouldn't have used it.
That's
Will
fine.
You let me...
You can not use it. That's fine. You did not cast shield. Instead, you take 16 fire damage because
Yeah,
I
that
rolled like a boss. And that'll make it Drosen's turn.
Seeing as he's still in the air, he is going to call down another bolt of lightning onto this flying monstrosity, and as he does, he says, "This one's for Behild, or Behild. It's for the girl downstairs. So this is for her." And
Goodness. All right. He failed, so he takes the 13 damage.
That's still better than last round.
and then it's going to move up here.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to take another legendary action. He's going to once again flash the glint of his golden wings at Vaklo. Vaklo, make a wisdom save.
Right?
Yeah. Alright, you are once again blinded until the end of his next turn. And Viral, you're up.
Well, sadly, I didn't take any damage. I didn't do any damage, so I lose rage like an idiot.
Oof.
And on top of that, I had frenzied. I called it, so I now have one level of exhaustion because I'm a fucking retard.
Well, take your time. It's not like he's gonna charge you.
Well, not anymore. So I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna sheath the longsword that was gladly, nicely provided by Vaklo. I'm gonna bring out my javelins because I have javelins. I was like, oh my god, I got ranged weapons. And I'm gonna throw them.
Okay.
Well, being exhausted, can you attack?
Yes, exhaustion.
Yeah.
First level exhaustion doesn't affect attack rolls.
Okay.
And does extra attack works with ranged weapons?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can throw 2 javelins a turn.
Yep.
Guys, I can be useful for exactly 2 turns.
And then you're out of javelins. All right,
Yes.
your first throw punches through his armor and passes his shield and grazes his arm.
Well, extra attack. I'm throwing another one. Same thing.
All right. Yeah, he is now wounded. Your next one lands into his flank and digs into him for a moment before he bats the javelin out of him and down, and a spurt of blood comes out. He is now wounded.
And Viral's gonna scream at him. He's gonna say, "If you won't come fight me here, I'll throw everything I have."
I mean, all right. You done?
It's not the best stunt ever, but I mean, for fuck's sakes, yeah, I'm done.
All right, Vaklo, you're up.
So, alright, I'm blinded. I could try to throw more arrows at it, but do I remember, like, is he flying above us? What's
The technical rules of blinded, 5th edition is very lenient. Like, you can just make an attack with disadvantage, and then...
Yeah, I know, but I know I cannot see right now, but I probably do remember the scene where we were fighting.
I mean, you can also
so
hear
this
him.
tower we're on is above this ground here. Where is the guy? The flying guy, is he above us? The tower? Could I jump on him or whatever?
Yeah, you can. Right now, you can jump on him. He hasn't gained altitude, so he's on the same level as you.
Yeah, I'm
But you are
blinded, so I'm
blind,
not
right.
gonna try that right away. But I'm gonna try to. Okay, so as long as he doesn't move. I'm gonna hit with disadvantage 2 attacks.
All right, you
That's-
fire your longbow, and you never hear that arrow again.
Yeah. Can I still fire another?
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
lose my. All right, let's let's do better this time. 18 for
All right,
3 damage.
you managed to, you knock another arrow, and you're not completely blind. You're like you can barely keep your eye open, and
Yeah.
you know, and so you just kind of
Stuck
fire in his
there.
general direction, and you score purchase. You graze his foot.
Nice. All right. So Okay.
If only
that's
this was
my
Call of
turn.
Duty, you would kill him.
Yep. I'm done.
Okay, Volundr's turn. He is going to go ahead and fire another flaming spearhead down at Vaklo with advantage,
Poor Vaxla.
and that is going to be a hit.
Yep.
You take 10 fire. Then he immediately turns and thrusts his blade towards Romulus.
Oof.
He
Oh,
got
lucky
an
you.
11, so you can use
Oh.
shield on that.
Yes,
Now
I
your
do
shield
that.
is a good.
All right. So you cast shield, and it hits this. Like this blast hits the invisible shield you created in front of you. And let's see. That's gonna be it for his turn, I reckon. So Romulus, you're up. You are no longer blind.
Okay. I look at him for a moment and think about what I'm about to do very, very hard, and then think, well, it's worth a shot, and I launch a firebolt at him.
Okay. Your firebolt passes his shield and hits his armor, and the flames sort of dissipate on his chain shirt.
Right. I'll be back here, and
You missed, for the record.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Drosin, you're up.
So does Romulus look really injured?
Yeah, he looks pretty banged up. Well,
Okay.
well and scorched.
He's medium rare.
Oh.
He's like Aladdin in Return of Jafar when they're fighting on the lava. You know.
Yeah, no. Yeah, sweet. Okay.
No, Aladdin. He doesn't because it's a Disney movie. But if in real life, he would have been dead. My wife's like, he didn't get scorched in Return to Jafar.
But reaching out, there's a soothing coolness to his touch. I should have said it. I'll just cast it at first level. I was going to cast it at higher, but I should have said it before clicking on it. So.
I mean, it's your spell slots. I don't mind.
Okay, sweet. Sweet
Appreciate
emotion. So 16 points of healing. But that is all he's going to do.
I would like to add to the comment that when you're fighting lava, it's important to have the high ground.
And, I mean, you have to also fight someone that was like a brother to you.
All right, at the end of your turn, Viral, are you back? I mean, Vaklo, are you back?
Yep. Oh, no.
Yep.
Okay, he's gonna glint you once more. Actually, you know what?
Again.
You have not really been a big threat with that longbow. He's actually gonna glint Romulus. Romulus, make a wisdom save.
What?
Nice.
Isn't that a... Okay. I thought that was the building.
Just take
It is a building, but it's not that high. It's just a little roof.
Oh, okay.
You can see you over it.
He reflects off the tiles of the roof and his shield, and
All
All
right.
right. You managed to shield your gaze from the glint. All right, Viral, you're up.
If you want bring the fight to me, I'll bring the fight to you. And I throw my last 2 goddamn javelins.
Okay.
Oh!
All right, yeah, you
Nice.
punch into his side once again,
Oh,
and the other one
too
just goes,
excited.
and it's gone.
And afterwards, I pull back my. No,
should
actually,
be-
you know what? I can throw my goddamn hand axes, so I'm bringing out both hand axes.
Okay.
You should be doing more damage with those javelins, by the way.
Okay.
For thrown
Strength.
weapons, you use strength.
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know
So
that.
that should be like 10 damage.
Well, I don't want to wreck on it. I'll do the extra 2, but I'm not going to
Yeah,
go back to
extra
his other
2 for.
attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just meant 10 damage total for those both attacks.
Right. Well, the second one he missed. Okay. Are you
Oh.
done?
Yeah. So hand axes out.
All right. He's going to legendary action to flame you, Viral.
Sure.
You have sufficiently annoyed him.
I hope. So.
He hit. You take 14 fire damage.
Okay. I'm hurt. I'm actually hurt.
And Backlow, you're up.
Okay. So, what's the how much would I fall if I missed my move of jumping into the guy and trying to grapple him?
So
Right now.
that's a good question. You would fall 20 feet. That's
20
2d6
feet?
falling. 20 feet. That's
That's
2d6.
accessible. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna look at Varol. I'm gonna drop my quiver and my longbow. Use those. I'm gonna grab my shield from the ground. Spirit Reaver is still sheathed into my sheath, my sword sheath,
Give me
and
your
I'm gonna boom. Yeah,
Are you-
I just dropped it on the ground.
Okay,
right there.
so what are you doing? I need to know.
I'm gonna jump into the air and try to grapple
Okay,
this guy.
you're trying to grapple him.
Yeah, I have a full plate. I'm trying to jump into the air.
I need
bring
an
him
athletics check
down.
to see if you can. Actually, I think they just have a long jump is, up to your strength score, so you can make that. I'm not. You don't have disadvantage, do you? On jumping, I don't think that works.
Not,
Okay.
no.
You can either
I
way.
don't
Even if you had half, you can make it to him. So
I could still try to do a general athletics check
no.
to see how
You're good.
much.
You're good. All right. So
I mean,
you're
how
making a
am I
grapple.
gonna grapple the guy into?
Yeah. So go ahead and yeah. Make an athletics check for the grapple. Yes. That's a pretty good athletics attack. Now this is a melee
bad.
attack, but it doesn't target AC. Okay. So he is also
It's-
athletic.
Yeah.
He has a +10 to athletics.
Oh.
Oh, I have +7. Shit,
You grapple him.
Oh!
I'm blessed. I mean, that doesn't mean anything except that we're both flying right now. But
Yeah, so basically you just latch onto him as he's airborne. And that's your first attack. I believe you can
Well-
you can sub in. Yeah. This replaces one attack. But you can,
I'm
since you're
gonna try
holding
to
on to
maintain
him,
the grapple.
you
and,
wait. You said you
like-
picked up your shield.
My shield, yeah, I did pick it up, so I still have it in one of my hands.
no,
but
I
I'm
don't-
a shield master.
Okay, fine. Yeah, you have it like slung on your arm, and you're grabbing him.
I could have it strapped to my back, though. It's just like more weight, maybe. I don't know. Your call.
I think you could have had. I mean, since you're grappling in midair, you gotta have both hands on him, and if you're gonna punch him, you need at least one to pull him down and punch.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
gonna say you
logical.
left your shield behind,
Perfect. All right. Okay. That's
Head bottom.
or you could have put it on your back. I'll allow that.
Captain
you can
America
stow it on your
style.
back.
Before you
Yeah,
jump
it's
on the
on my
helicopter.
it's on my back. I'm not gonna try to unsheath my sword in the air like that. I'm gonna try to keep the grapple on and maybe grab a wing or something.
Okay,
His
If
wings
I-
are on fire.
they are. Make another grapple
gonna-
test.
I'm gonna try like a dumbass. I'm gonna use lucky to reroll that.
Okay.
My last one.
Uh,
All right. Well, he wins. Yep, he wins. So you
does.
try to go for his wing, and he just kind of like shoves you a little bit, just enough so that you have to regain your balance by grabbing onto him again.
Yeah. He's gonna use an action to drop me off. Probably.
All right. Are you
Anyway,
done?
I'm done.
All right, his turn. He has a flight speed of a lot. So, with you holding on to him, his move is does it reduce his movement when he's being held? I don't want to cheat here. Grappled speed becomes 0.
So I'm like basically like holding him,
He's a
hovering.
All right, he is going to attempt to escape from grapple.
Okay, so oppose checks, right?
Yep, he got a 27.
Ow! I need a 20.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
drop.
he with his shield he hits you in your side like twice. Just bam, bam, and that's enough to make you lose your grip and you go falling to the ground. You're in full plate. You're not going to tumble. You land prone and you take 2d6 damage. You take 9 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
All right.
And then that was I guess his action.
I mean, if he has multiple
Yes, he can use
attacks,
an no. For escaping a grapple, it's his whole action.
That's the actual only advantage I gave us.
So he is going to soar over to here, though.
But is it still at the level?
Yeah, he's still at level.
Okay.
And then that's it. Yeah, he's done. So Romulus, you're up.
Okay. What can I? I'm really not sure. I spent all this time coming up with something, and then this happened, and I'm not really sure how to react.
Note to self: bring a net next.
I guess I'm just gonna try to get back closer to the action. Now that I'm a little less broken. Right there. And cast mage armor on myself.
Mage armor, okay.
Yeah.
wait,
And
didn't you
that's all.
cast Mage Armor earlier?
Yeah, but you guys
Yes,
took
but
a
it
long
only
rest.
lasts an
A
hour.
short rest. Yeah.
Mage
actually,
Armor
Mage
lasts 8 hours.
8 hours.
Oh, I was looking at magic weapon. That's what it is.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then. Guess
Yeah,
I
Mage
don't do
armor
anything
was
else.
Wizards of the Coast being like, here, have some AC, wizards.
Yeah, I guess I just move and I'll ready a firebolt for if he flies back up into.
Oh, he's visible. He's still on level with
Oh
you guys.
my goodness! For if Vakla falls off, because I don't want to accidentally hit him.
Vaklo's off of him.
I did fall off.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry. I guess I zoned out for a second. Yeah, I just
It's
firebolt
no
at him.
problem.
All right, you're just gonna firebolt him.
I'm
All right,
so
cool.
sorry.
We're there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, your firebolt hits, but he takes some damage, but doesn't seem to take the full brunt of it.
Yep. That's what I figured.
And are you done?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, he is
Golly.
going to try to glint Varal.
No, don't.
Wisdom save.
No.
Can't be worse.
Come on, RNG God. Yes.
All right, you save.
You're better than I.
All right, Joe-san, you're up.
Okay. I guess we'll do another call lightning at this point, seeing as everyone seems to be relatively safe.
I'm half HP, but I don't need healing.
Loving this damage. Pew, pew, pew.
All right, he's saved,
So that's a nice
so he takes
damage.
3 lightning damage.
3.
Count 'em, 3. All right,
1, 2.
3.
Now I want some goddamn lollipops.
no, you were supposed to say 5. 1,
I haven't rolled in
2,
the same
5.
roll as you
3,
did.
sir. 3.
But that is it for me.
Okay. At the end of Josan's turn, he's going to try to glint for all again.
No,
You thought you were
can't say
safe.
that twice.
Alright, you are blind.
God damn it.
Your turn.
Okay, well, Varal knows his approximate distance, so he's gonna run all the way to here.
Okay.
I just want to make sure. Where the I hate this. Where's the ruler now?
It's the little circle with a ruler in it.
There you go.
You did it.
So I'm good to go for that. And he's gonna blindly throw his hand axes at it.
Okay.
So that's with disadvantage, I believe.
Yep.
I still.
This motherfucker right here. Alright, that hit.
And then the other one for my other action.
Aha! He raises his shield and blocks the second hand axe.
So you see we're all half blind going ah! And with his right hand he just like throws the first one like and then with the left hand he throws the other one, and at that point he's disarmed, so he grabs his long sword again and he's contemplating throwing that as well.
Alright.
That's it, that's all I can.
Vaclo, you're up.
I'm gonna get back up.
Okay, that's half your movement.
Yep, so I can move up to there. While I move, I'm gonna pick one of my hand axes. I don't think I have.
No, that corner's gonna...
fight.
you know what? You do, but
Yeah.
he'll have hard cover. +5. He'll have heavy cover. That's +5
gonna
AC.
go-
So you can
I'm
try
gonna
it.
wait. I'm gonna ready it. If he moves out of hard cover, I'm gonna throw one. If not, I'm just
Okay.
gonna wait for now.
So are you done? Or are you gonna ready an action?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready the action. I'm gonna throw the axe if he moves.
Out of cover.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Then your turn, he's gonna use a legendary action. He's not gonna move into your sight lines. In fact, he swoops in right beside Viral.
Yes.
And it's his
Which is
turn.
worst.
Spear glowing in hand, he is going to lunge at Viral.
Too bad I'm not
With
raging,
advantage.
but I'm gonna be raging.
That is a hit. So you take 9 piercing damage, followed by another 9 fire damage.
At the moment's not too bad.
And he is going to attack again, hitting for 10 piercing damage and 9 fire damage.
I drop at 0. However, I'm a horde.
Resilience.
Relentless
yeah.
endurance. If I'm reduced to 0 hit point but I'm not killed outright, I can drop to 1 hit point instead
Okay. And that's once per day?
until I finish a long rest.
Okay. He attacks again. He crit.
Damn
Oh, that's gonna suck.
You're down. I don't think he can kill you outright. I don't even think
Well-
5th edition have a kill you outright rule.
Yeah, if you get down to your negative total HP.
Sure,
I
let's
got
find
69. Can you do 69 damage?
out. Who knows? Let's roll.
Well, actually it's 70 because I got 1 HP.
Okay, I don't think he can do 70 with only 16 on his first hit. So you are unconscious. And you're no longer blind.
Only level 1 or 2 characters die this way.
So... No, never mind. Go ahead. I don't have any smart thing to...
And then with his move action, because he moved up to you with his, he's going to move here. Romulus, you're up.
Is he within 5 feet of me, out of curiosity?
Yes.
Interesting. Alright. Alright.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'll cast magic weapon on my quarterstaff.
Okay. Add that
Just
plus
able-
1
level 2
magic
spell.
bonus.
Yeah. And then charge to the aid of my dwarven friend. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Back there.
And running past him and then turning and swiping.
Exactly. Don't hurt my boy.
That's right. I'm someone's boy. Yeah.
Well, that's a hit. A hit of the ages. You thwap him royally. He's looking near death. No, not near death. He's badly wounded. Not near death.
Okay.
He's on the verge.
Okay.
And that's all for me.
At the end of your turn, he's going to glint Drosen. Make a wisdom save. The one guy's got a really good wisdom save, though, so that's good.
I hope.
Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I just noticed the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's almost over.
You saved. We're gonna have an extra long episode tonight. Thank you guys who's still tuning in.
That's cool. I mean, I've
Are you guys all good?
Two fights
Yeah.
short, and this one, yeah. it's no
Okay,
problem.
I think losing the connection there made me completely lose track of time. Okay, if everyone's still good to go, let's keep going. Okay, you saved, and it's your turn. This fight is pretty close to being over anyway.
Okay, well, him getting right up in my face definitely changes what I was going to do.
Did you bypass Vaclo last turn, or no?
No,
Okay.
remember you readied your action.
True
He
enough.
goes after you.
Yeah. My purposeful luck.
All right. He, seeing as he's very close to him, Drozen once again grabs at that bone totem that's around his neck and starts to shake it. And as he does, these like wooden and bone masks begin to appear around him, starting to kind of encircle the flying man. Before, from the mask, these bone chains begin to attempt to wrap around him as I cast a hold a person. Hopefully he counts as a person. Otherwise this will be for naught.
He is a person.
Yeah.
He's saved.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay. And unfortunately because of that, the little thundercloud that could dissipates.
Oof.
That is... You know what? Screw it. He's going to attempt to back away. A provoking attack.
Okay. That's a miss.
Nice.
He's going to get to here. Yeah.
Okay. Are you done?
Yes.
He's gonna use. Is this his second legendary action? Yeah, it has to be.
Yep.
Okay, he's gonna try to glint Romulus.
He's going to fail.
So confident.
No,
Famous
So
last
not
word.
G.
it's a farce.
Yeah, he failed.
Nice.
All right, Viral, death save.
Oh dear lord, I have to do.
Oh, I thought I was just dead.
Wouldn't
one
it be funny?
success.
I roll 20, get back up, and throw
At the end of
something at-
Viral's turn, he's going to try to glint Romulus once more.
He should
He's like his wing is like doing one of these. He's like trying to get in your eyes. Ah,
Well,
you are blinded until the end of his next turn. And Vaclo, you're up.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to second wind. That's 11 plus 2, 13. I should adjust it. I'm gonna do that right away. I'm gonna try to climb.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Boom. I'm gonna try. $14. Might not work.
Okay. It took you 5 movement to get to here, right? It's 20 feet straight up. That's 40 feet of climbing speed. So you get a little over halfway up, and you maintain your grip. So you're about halfway up the wall.
Perfect.
Do you want to dash climb?
Yeah.
Make an athletics check.
Another check coming.
Unfortunately, as you reach for another foothold, you lose your grip entirely and you fall, and you're going to take 10 feet of fall damage. So you take 4 bludgeon damage, and you are prone again.
I'm gonna try again next turn. I'm done.
All right, at the end of your turn, nah, he doesn't do anything. All right, Volundr is going to turn his spear on Romulus here with advantage. He's an 8. You got a 25. That's going to be a hit. So you take 14 piercing damage, followed by 18 fire damage.
Ouch.
I think
Oh boy.
and he's going to attack you again.
Oh well.
He
If
rolled
he
a
hits.
19. Do you want to shield?
That would give him 19.
He rolled a 19.
With shield, I'll bring him up to 20 AC.
With shield, it would bring you to 20.
Because mage armor gives you 15.
Major armor gives you a base of 13.
Oh, plus your dex mod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All the
And my dex mod is
NPCs,
negative.
it's always 15. So, my bad. So
Yeah,
you're done.
Yep, I'm down.
Okay. You're no longer blind.
Oh,
Alright,
good.
and then he's going to rush over to Volundr. Volundr rushes over to Drosin, and then he's going to try to shove you.
Ooh.
So he gets to make an athletics check. He got a 29.
Ouch.
You're muted.
Sorry. There's technically no way I can beat him. Like, even if I roll a 20, it's still not going to.
Right, okay. So he pushes you off the ledge, and you're going to go tumbling to the mountainside below. Now, the mountainside isn't all the way down. In fact, I believe it's only... No, it's... Yeah, so it's about 15 feet, so it's 1d6 damage. However, you're going to keep falling down this mountain unless on your turn you can grab a hold of the rock face. So you only take 3 bludgeon damage, and you're technically considered prone for all intents and purposes. And you have begun sliding down the mountain.
Your status is tumbling.
Okay, Romulus, death saving throw. That's 1 success. Alright, Drosin, give me an athletics check. Or unless you have a spell that can save you out of this predicament.
I don't have a spell that can save me, but Can I see him?
No, you've fallen straight down. He's at the top of the tower.
Okay. As an action, as he starts to tumble, Drozin's body begins to quiver and ripple like there's his flesh is a water, and he is going to turn into a giant spider.
Alright, you're no longer falling. And you want to spend half your movement to kind of get on your 8 legs?
Sure.
Okay.
And then, if possible, he's going to start climbing up.
What's the movement speed of your spider form?
I think 40 or 50. Give me 1 sec.
If it's 40 feet, you get back up.
Giant.
I'm not sure I would get back up.
Volundra's looking pretty rough.
Spider. Right there. It is climb a 30, so I can't make it. I mean, I guess I get it right to the top.
Yeah, you get to the cusp. So you're not in striking range. He can move up and lean over and attack you, but yeah.
Inconspicuous spider on the top.
All right, at the end of your turn,
Tower.
he's going to take flight directly up about 20 feet.
Okay.
And then Viral, death save. That's another
I need
success.
a 20.
Backlow. Your turn.
Varhal has had okay 20 feet up. If I could see him with the angle? I
Not-
cannot. Never mind.
You
No,
might.
it would. I wouldn't have the range anyways. My longbow is up top. I'm gonna try to climb it.
Okay. Well, you gotta get half your movement to stand. So go ahead and start climbing.
Oh, that's right.
Athletics. Okay.
19. I'm
Um,
gonna dash.
Yeah, you can dash. That's an athletics check. Okay, you make it to the top. You're out of movement, though. Actually, you have 5 feet of movement.
Perfect.
You have 5 feet of movement if you so choose.
All right, I'm gonna move nearer to my bow. And
Okay.
that's it.
Then your turn, Volundr is going to use a legendary action to lunge his spear forward and shoot at spider form Drosen.
Okay. And technically, for the record, I'm a giant wolf spider, not just a giant spider.
Sure, because giant spider's large.
It's also one challenge rating 1, which I can't quite get to.
Gotcha. Okay, 17 is probably a hit, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh no, don't
You take
back
11
here.
fire damage. I'm assuming you're going to keep track of your hit points for your new form?
Yep.
Okay, I trust you. And that'll make it Volundr's turn. Volundr is not aware that Vakla has gotten up here yet, so he's just going to unleash 2 more shots down on the spider.
I'm back to human form, by the way.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Does an 11 hit you?
11 does not hit me.
Did I do my math right? Yeah, okay. So he takes another shot with his second attack. That is definitely going to
That
hit.
hits.
Yeah.
20.
And he does 15 fire damage to you.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright, Romulus, give me a death save.
Ooh. 19.
Close. That's another success.
We're so close to a 20.
Alright,
Well done, guys.
Drosen, you're up.
Okay. On the edge of this wall, now seeing back to his human form, kind of still crouched down like a spider.
You're
Drosen.
holding on to the top of the
Yeah.
rampart, yeah.
Drosen kind of rises up, balancing himself, and every time that he's spoken Druidic up until this point, it's been his kind of normal voice, it's kind of cheery sounding. But now, as he looks towards him, you hear this dark, guttural, "Are you my Lord?" This speech that seems very uncharacteristic for his jovial nature starts to swell as the totem around his neck begins to glow with this green energy. As once again, those bone masks, much like if you've ever seen the movie The Princess and the Frog, and Dr. Facilier is doing Friends on the Other Side, they begin to appear around him, and from their mouths, these green and black energy beams shoot forth as he's going to blight this man.
Nice. Oh.
Things are getting hardcore.
And just as they shoot forward in common, he says, "You've hurt my friends. I'll kill you," which is once again very uncharacteristic for the happy-go.
Alright, he has a +6 con save. So he
On
saved. So he
Cool.
takes half,
Mm-hmm.
which is 19.
Yep.
Okay. He's dead.
Phew.
Alright. His wings ignite in flames and all the feathers are gone. And his spear loses its energy and he just collapses a decayed husk because you just killed him with necrotic. So, alright, and since we're way over time, as his body hits the ground, that is where we're going to call it a night. Thanks everybody who stuck around. I know we went late, and thank you players for also indulging me. I'm sorry I lost track of time. That's the first time it's happened since we've been playing. So, you know.
Well done, group.
Right, but before we call it night, one quick announcement. We are going on a small hiatus at the second half of December, so we will not be here for the 23rd or the 30th, and we will be back on. We'll be back in January on the 6th. On the 6th. So we have one more session to do next week, and then we're going on basically a holiday hiatus, and then we'll be back on the 6th. So tune in next week. We got more Fire and Blade coming at you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.